Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm not sure what to do. So long.
So long.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
It's hard, but I'll pull.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Isabel. Isabel who? Don't know. She's gone. Might I have been married to her? Don't know. Knock, knock.
Stephen Rea and Judith Roddy star in The Visiting Hour, a new play by Frank McGuinness at the Gate Theatre.
It was about a visit by a daughter to her father who's in a care home with dementia at the time that we're living through. Why are we playing knock, knock at this stage of our lives? Is something wrong with us?
Something wrong?
Something wrong in my head. Judith was fed up not working, and she phoned me and said, will you phone Frank McGuinness and ask him to write a play? So eventually I did, and Frank said he had something in his head, and very quickly he came up with this play, and it's really a very beautiful play.
The play is about visiting during COVID, and the actors are glad to be back in a theatre space even under COVID restrictions. The Visiting Hour will be streamed to audiences at home, but the actors say it's still a stage play at heart.
It's very much a play in its form. You know, it's not. It'll work on film. It'll work beautifully on film, but it is a play.
The language can lend itself to both. Sometimes the exclamations or the passages can seem reflective or conversational or really quite poetic.
The Gate itself has been reconfigured as a creative studio space suitable for socially distanced work and streaming. Sound designer Tom Lane is Gate Associate Artist.
I think it gives more flexibility to the space, and you can use it in lots of different ways, and it just makes the stage much bigger because you're using the whole room now. For the sound, it's quite different having it streamed compared to a live audience, because normally you're trying to make it sound right in the auditorium itself and all the different parts of the auditorium. But now everything's going to be going through microphones and into a mix, and then that'll be streamed and then coming out of people's speakers at home. So it's quite a different kind of way of working. It's going to be a little bit more like television, but then we're still trying to capture the kind of live feel of theatre as well. So we're going to be doing everything, filming everything live, and rather than kind of putting sound on later on in the edit.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Me. I am. That's who.
Glad to hear it. Glad to see you. Are you glad to see me?
I am.
And I you.
Who am I? The energy's coming back in, and it's starting to ignite again.
Well, I think they're trying to encourage people to have the theatre experience, so that it won't be such a shock when they return, you know, which I hope will be soon.
So long.
So long.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
It's hard, but I'll pull through.
Wouldn't it be wonderful to see that live? Judith Roddy and Stephen Rea will be performing in Frank McGuinness's The Visiting Hour, which will be streamed by the Gate.